just wanted to show you guys what I had growing this morning, and was going to go out on my garden walk, so I wanted to take you guys outside with me and let you see what's going on. Not much excitement, but things are getting big, quite big. These are a few of my tomato starts. I got beefsteak tomatoes, black cherry, and patio princess. Some cucumbers, some okra and bell peppers that just started to sprout up back there as well. Here I have all of my yellow pear tomatoes and some lemon cucumbers. These all we started from seed about 3 weeks to a month ago. And those are purple tomatillos over there. And just some flowers, African daisies right over there. So I'm proclaiming that YouTube is evil and made me purchase some citrus trees. So I got inspiration from watching some people on YouTube and got us a couple of citrus trees. We got a kumquat, a tangelo, and a guava tree. All do supposedly well in our zone, so we shall see if we'll have fruit. And if I zoom in, we got guavas, baby guavas on my guava tree, so that's exciting to see. Probably gonna end up pulling them off, but I don't know. I probably leave them on just because they're so cool. So I have you guys with me this morning to share some of my starts that we started in January. I showed you already some of the tomatoes and tomatillos and stuff that we have indoors. Now I'll let you see the things that we have outdoors. We just got this little Metro rack, some metal rack we got from a local big box store. And we have a plastic like covering over it for right now. I have like a greenhouse effect for it for outdoors while we have it out here for a second. You guys should see these birds out here. They're fighting on my deck right now. It's pretty hilarious, but yeah. So here's my little greenhouse setup. And I haven't even opened it up yet for this morning, because I wanted to show you guys that it gets pretty warm in here. You can see all the condensation on the outside. I have to open it up here in a second because this is about to be, I think it's actually already 60 degrees right now, and it's 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'm about to open this up and let them breathe this morning. I'm just gonna pull it back for them. And most of these starts we have in here were started in the beginning and middle of January. We are now, what is today? March 13th. So these are my first babies. And I've only killed maybe a few of them. I'm not really sure how many I've killed, but I've only killed maybe like 1 or 2 plants so far. Pretty satisfied with that rate. There's my little pineapple that I'm trying to grow. We'll see how this works out. I'm not sure if this is gonna work, but we'll see. So we have baby Bubba, okra right here. My rack of marigolds, because you have to have flowers in your garden. And some herbs, thyme, more marigolds, some balloon flower, Thai basil. Oh, I lied. That's not balloon flower, that's Rudbeckia. Black-eyed Susan and Thai basil over there. Here we have the gazania I showed you earlier. It's getting very big. Some sage and some spinach I just transplanted into these cups. Here we have balloon flower up front, and some snapdragons I need to thin out. More herbs and alyssum. They should probably be ready to flower soon. They're pretty low growing ground cover. There's one of my victims in this corner over here, but it seems to be trying to come back right over there. That's a viola. That's not doing so well, but it's got little pieces of it that looks like it wants to come back, so we'll see. The rest of them though are doing fine. Oh no, there's another one that's not doing so well either, so could be these gnats that we have in there. Some African daisies I picked up from the nursery. Yeah, more fun stuff. And up top we have nasturtiums, some more sage, and borage is way back in the back, and blanket flower. So yeah, this is what we have on the cupboard rack. It's a pretty cool little setup, and it works. Now let's walk to the garden beds and see what things are looking like over there. So real quick, I just tuck these little flaps back. I just tuck that one back over there, and just clip this one back real easily so that they're open during the day and they can breathe. So here's my deck, and here is the view as we walk over to my garden. As you can see, my garden lives right underneath this huge pine tree. So we have pine cones that fall in here every now and again. Hopefully they won't be too damaging to my plants, but you gotta do what you gotta do when you have a small space. Look how pretty the snapdragon is getting. It's filling out quite lovely. I forgot what things are called, but I have them written down in my journal. So I believe that's collards up there in the top. And I believe this is curly kale right here. We have calendula and sage and thyme. Borage is looking nice. And I just put nasturtium right over there the other day. She's looking nice too. Dino kale and red Russian kale. And these are things I planted in my bed from the starts that I started about a month and a half ago. And down in these little trays, I have all the veggie starts we started. These are some flowers, different kinds of flowers we have over here. We have some sweet peas right here. Just this flower sweet pea, not the eating sweet pea. What is this over here? I forget. Gold alyssum. I have gold alyssum right here. Some more sweet peas, parsley, a rogue dino kale, I believe, or collar. I'm not sure what that is. That's why you label your plants and see what you are, but it looks looking nice. Oh, dino kale. That's a dino kale. Over here we have collards, looking lovely. Some more curly kale and red Russian kale. This is where I just have all my leafy greens, things that will do well outdoors, things that won't die in this cool temperatures. And over here I have the peas we started from seed. Direct sowed these out in the garden. They're looking lovely. Getting big, putting out tendrils, And you probably saw those ones over there just for a quick second, but let's do a close up anyway. Yes. Garden's coming together slowly but surely, looking lovely. I want to talk about this a little bit because it's pretty, even though it's a hodgepodge. I call it my hodgepodge of mixed stuff just to have some color in my bed, in my garden during the winter time. So here we have violas and pansies that I planted over the winter time, and they have done wonderfully. They look great. They're pushing out more flowers. This is the prettiest little thing right here. But yes, they have been doing well. They're frost tolerant in our zone 8. I live in South Atlanta. If you were wondering, zone 8 is my zone. So this is this is my little garden area, my little flower bed. I have Asiatic lilies planted that have decided to come back. Makes me happy. My rose is coming back as well. And I also got phlox down here that is pushing out some new growth. Yeah. And my balloon flower that I thought was dead is also pushing out some new growth too, so it's pretty exciting. So all of the hardscape you see in my yard, this pathway I'm walking on right now, and the fire pit and the patio, we were not here beforehand. So we put all this stuff in here. So it's been a fun, challenging year, but we did a lot of work this year as well in our yard, trying to create something back here. This is where I am planning on having my in-ground bed. As you can see, I planted one little marigold in here. I put this in here as my water gauge to make sure everything's watered thoroughly, and if it starts wilting, to let me know that things need something to drink. So one more time, show you another perspective of my yard and garden and how things are laid out back here. Yes. But yeah, that was my little garden walk. I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. Yes, I hope to see you guys come out to my plant sale if you're local. It's April 10th. I'll be posting the location here soon. And happy gardening. Have fun.